In the beginning, muscles were not a symbol of vanity, but of survival. Thousands of years ago, early traces of bodybuilding emerged in ancient civilizations. In ancient Egypt, temple walls showed powerful warriors and muscular guards, symbols of strength and power. In ancient India, early resistance training appeared using heavy stones and wooden clubs, primitive forms of dumbbells used by warriors as part of spiritual discipline. But the most influential roots were found in ancient Greece. There, physical perfection wasn't just admired, it was philosophy. Greek statues didn't just show the body, they idealized it. And in that sculpted marble, bodybuilding was born. In 19th century Europe, muscles stepped into the spotlight. In the late 1800s, one man changed everything. Eugen Sandow, the man who is now called the father of modern bodybuilding. He wasn't just strong, he understood the body as art. Sandow began posing shows where he displayed his physique to live audiences. He opened one of the first commercial gyms in London, published training guides, and launched the first official bodybuilding competition in 1901, attended by the British royal family. From that moment on, muscles were no longer hidden, they were celebrated. Between 1914 and 1945, time froze, and so did bodybuilding. During the World Wars, everything stopped, especially sports. Men went to war, gym culture vanished, and stage shows disappeared. But in the shadows, training continued. Gyms survived in basements and garages. A new generation quietly prepared to bring the sport back. The 1970s weren't just about big muscles, they were a cultural revolution. In the 1950s and 60s, names began to rise. Steve Reeves, the Hollywood Hercules, Larry Scott, the first ever Mr. Olympia. But then came a young Austrian named Arnold Schwarzenegger. A man with a single goal, become the greatest bodybuilder of all time. He won Mr. Olympia 7 times, starred in Pumping Iron, then took over Hollywood, and eventually, politics. Arnold didn't just build his body, he built a global movement. With him came other legends. Franco Columbu, his lifelong friend. Serge Nubret, the French aesthetic king. Lou Ferrigno, the gentle giant. This was the golden era, a time when muscle met charisma, and the world paid attention. From balance to bulk, from art to arms race. In the 1980s and 90s, the sport transformed again. No longer about symmetry or aesthetics, size became the goal. Giants walked the stage. Lee Haney, 8-time Mr. Olympia with calm dominance. Dorian Yates, who introduced blood and guts training. Ronnie Coleman, a legend with freakish size and strength. But with greatness came risks. Performance-enhancing drugs, extreme dieting, dangerous dehydration, and even early deaths of beloved icons. The sport had entered its darkest, strongest phase. No longer just admiration, but obsession. After extremism came a return to aesthetics. The last decade introduced new divisions in the sport. Men's physique, promoting lean, aesthetic looks. Classic physique, reviving the golden age symmetry. New stars rose. Chris Bumstead, a new icon of balance and control. Big Ramy, the first Egyptian Mr. Olympia. Terence Ruffin, Urs Kalakinski, and more. Social media changed the game. Bodybuilders no longer needed magazines or sponsors. YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok created stars overnight. Bodybuilding became global, personal, and more inclusive than ever before. Between science and business, the soul still matters. Today, bodybuilding faces a double-edged future. On one side, it's a billion-dollar industry. Supplements, coaching, clothing, competitions. On the other, it's criticized for health risks, fake influencers, and unsustainable standards. But the core message remains: discipline, dedication, becoming stronger inside before outside. Will you just watch the story of bodybuilding, or will you write your own chapter? You may never win a Mr. Olympia title, but maybe, just maybe, you'll inspire your brother, your friend, your younger self. Because when you walk into the gym, you're no longer who you were. So start now. Not tomorrow, not next year, today. If this video inspired you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Train with Wasim, and share your thoughts in the comments. Who is the greatest bodybuilder of all time, and why?